friends, today we are going to be doing a Christmassy type video. I know it's only November, but back in the day I used to be Christmas crazy. I would start decorating the entire house. It was a Christmas explosion and that would start November 1st. So I'm not a stranger to an early Christmas, but lately, like in the last 5 years or so, I haven't really done Christmas decorating at all, and I actually quite like it. But in terms of video content, I am going to do my first Christmas video of the year. Today, as the title would suggest, we're going to talk about Christmas movies. I've just pulled up Google, handy Google, and I've just pulled up Christmas movies. And so it's just a ton of different movies, and we're going to go through a bunch of them, and we're going to discuss some of them. So, okay, I guess I'm not going to put them in any kind of order because I'm just going to, browse through the list and see what we have. I haven't watched every Christmas movie, obviously, but let's just begin. Polar Express. I really like Tom Hanks, so not every movie he's been in, but like the majority of Tom Hanks movies I like. So I do actually like Polar Express. It's not a favorite. I don't hate it. It's just kind of a nice Christmas movie. If it's on and I don't have anything else to do, I'll watch it. But I don't typically go out of my way to watch it. But yeah, it's good for what it is. Let's see what else we have. I've seen 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. I've seen it before just on TV, like when they show Christmas movies on TV. It's definitely not a favorite. It's one of those. Cartoon movies, like Winnie the Pooh. I don't think I've ever watched the Winnie the Pooh. The Mickey Mouse, Scrooge. That whole thing, that whole movie, I have seen many times. It's not a favorite, but I have seen it many times. Christmas with the Cranks, I've seen, but it's just kind of meh to me. The Home Alone movies, love them. Those are a classic that I can totally get behind. I really like those 2 movies. Yeah, they're both top tier Christmas movies in my opinion, and rightfully deserve to be in a favored Christmas movie category in my opinion. Rise of the Guardians is here. I don't really consider that one a Christmas movie. It's animated. It's more so like a bunch of different mythologies, and like the Tooth Fairy and Jack Frost and the Easter Rabbit and Santa Claus and the Sandman, stuff like that, like very well-known characters, I guess. I like the movie a lot, actually, but I don't consider it a Christmas movie. When it comes to like a classic that has a Christmas version, like Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, I think I've seen it, but to me, those ones don't really do anything for me. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, I have seen that once. I liked it enough, but obviously not enough to rewatch it. See, While You Were Sleeping takes place at Christmas, which is the same as I think Die Hard. I've never seen Die Hard, but neither of those movies I would consider Christmas movies, even though they take place at Christmas. The content isn't, it does interact with Christmas elements, but the plot isn't Christmas based. Does that make sense? But I really love While You Were Sleeping. I've never seen Die Hard. The new Grinch animated, I've never seen it, and I don't really want to because I've seen the classic Dr. Seuss animated Grinch movie, and it's whatever to me. But I love the Jim Carrey Grinch. That's such a good Christmas movie. I really love that movie. Jingle All the Way, I saw probably once when I was a kid. I think I liked it enough. I remember a little bit about it. I would probably watch it again, but I don't remember enough of it to say that I really loved it. The Holiday, again, I don't consider that one a Christmas movie, even though it does take place at Christmas. It kind of falls into that genre of like it interacts with Christmas elements, but it's not really about Christmas. So I do like the holiday, not a favorite, but I do like it. Claus, that's one I've been wanting to watch for a few years, probably since it came out, but I haven't watched it yet. So let me know in the comments below if you've seen Claus and if I should watch it. I've never seen the Jim Carrey A Christmas Carol, and I don't really care to. I'm not sure why, because I do like a lot of Jim Carrey movies. Actually, maybe I have seen that one once. I can't recall. Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. That is a movie we had when I was growing up, so it definitely has a lot of Christmas nostalgia for me, or I mean childhood nostalgia for me, and I do like that, and I would definitely watch it again if I got my hands on it. So I did like it. I don't think it was a favorite, but I did like it. Google is telling me Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. I don't think I've ever heard of that movie. Is it a new movie? Let me know if you've watched it, if you like it, if you think I would like it. Never heard of it. Arthur Christmas. I think I've seen it once. Again, it must not have made that big of an impact on me because I haven't watched it again. What else have we got? Holiday in Handcuffs. That's going to be a discussion I'm going to do at the end of the video regarding Hallmarky movies. But I do like that movie. That one was with Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez. And I did like that one. It was cute. Love Actually, I've never seen. I've heard a ton of things about it around Christmas time, but I've never watched it. So let me know if you think I should. Elf. Ugh. I know it's a fan favorite. I know the public loves the movie Elf. I do not like the movie Elf, so that's what I'm gonna say about Elf. I just don't like it. The Santa Claus movies. These are my favorite Christmas movies. I love them. Obviously, the sequels don't compare to the original, but I do love all of them as a fleshed out storyline. So yeah, I'm just a big fan of the Santa Clauses. Another favorite is the Nativity Story. I don't typically watch a lot of biblical movies. Does that make sense? And I guess I have reasons for it. I haven't really analyzed it a lot. But this movie, absolutely adore. I think it was done super well. And yeah, I love this movie. I think it's just a beautifully filmed and acted movie. Nightmare Before Christmas, I've never watched the other one, the Halloween one. Never watched that one either, so I don't really have an interest in watching them because the skeletons look icky. But okay, I'll Be Home for Christmas with JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. We had this one growing up as well. I loved it. I think I'm gonna watch it this year again. It's been a while since I watched it. So that's also got a lot of childhood nostalgia attached to it, but I do really like that movie. Miracle on 34th Street. I know about this movie, but I've actually never watched the whole thing start to finish, and I don't really have any interest in doing so. I know so many people love it. I understand it. I've seen enough of the clips. I just don't feel the need to watch it. It just doesn't look that interesting to me, but sound off in the comments if you disagree. A Christmas Story. I've seen this cover or this kid and the title a ton, but I have no idea what it's about actually. I've never watched it and I don't know the plot of it. And I don't typically enjoy watching old movies, so I don't know that I would like that one, but let me know in the comments below. I don't know if you'll be able to convince me, but you can try. Ooh, the very original The Legend of Frosty the Snowman cartoon that would always play every year on TV. That's a good classic. I mean, the cartoon animation is very rudimentary, but it is that nostalgia that wins you over for that one for sure. Ernest Saves Christmas. I think we watched that one last year. I can't remember too much about it. But yeah, I think it was fine. They have Gremlins on here. I've never watched it, but is that a Christmas movie? Let me know. I don't have any interest to watch it, but I just didn't realize it was Christmassy themed. I'm seeing a lot of repeats now. It doesn't seem like Google is telling me about too much more for variety of Christmas movies out there. I know there are way more than Google is wanting to talk to me about, but let's see if I can remember some just off of the top of my head. There is that Nutcracker movie on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but that one I discovered a few years ago and I really like that movie. It's got really cool, colorful visuals and I liked the story. So I would definitely want to watch that one again this year. Another one I remember from my childhood was, it was an episode or like more of a special. I know there's the Charlie Brown Christmas that everybody remembers, but for me, one that stuck out to me was For Better or Worse, the Christmas special. I really liked that one. I've tried to find it before on the internet and I couldn't find it, but I'll probably try again to see if I can find it this year. Another one I definitely remember, which was a huge staple in my childhood with me and my sisters, was Mum for Christmas. This one is an interesting story. It's got an interesting vibe to it because it is Christmassy and our main character is like a younger girl and her stepmom. But then there's also like this really eerie vibe to it also. So it's a really unique kind of movie and I don't hear people talking about this movie like ever. So that's definitely one to look out for if you're interested in watching maybe more of an obscure Christmas movie. I would recommend trying to find that one. It's very interesting. It's older. Olivia Newton-John. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Now let's see if I can browse through the Hallmark Christmas movie list and let you know of any that I remember. I've watched a couple this year already, and one was the Santa, I'll put it here, but something about Santa. Anyway, that one was fun. That's a new 2023 movie. That one was a good one. Also, another one I can't remember the name of, was like the Mystery of Mistleto Manor, I think is what it was called. That one I just watched too, and that one was good too. I do think Hallmark is doing a better job of like making their stories a little bit more fleshed out and have a little bit more depth or interest to it than just your typical romance. But they do have those where like the city girl goes to her hometown and oh, that's such a cliche, burnt out plot to me. So, but it is nice when they have a little bit more of an interesting concept, you know? There was another one with Amelia Clark, is that her name? Oh, what was that one called? I'll also put it up here because I can't remember the name. But I think that one was kind of an interesting take and a little bit sci-fi, magical realism type of deal. I think I liked that one also, if I remember correctly. Again, Google's not giving me a ton to go off of here. Especially ones that I remember watching and enjoy. I do want to watch Right Before Christmas, which is another 2023 release this year. I do like Rachel Lee Cook, and I see here Cross Country Christmas. It's a few years old, but I don't know if I've watched that one. That one I'd be interested in watching because I do like her. I do like Lacey Chabert as well, so if there's ever a Hallmark movie with her in it, I will want to watch it because I like her. Another one that I do remember from Hallmark is Snow Globe. That one was with, what is her name? Christina Milian. That one was a cute one also. That one's a little bit older, but I did like that one. VeggieTales has The Star of Christmas, which is a cute one for a Christmas VeggieTales movie, I suppose. And that's really all the movies I can think of that Google wants to tell me about. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of any of these movies. What are some of your favorite movies around Christmas time? Also let me know if there are any movies out there that I haven't talked about that you think I would like, because I'm totally game for trying some new Christmas movies this year. That would be actually pretty fun and could make for a good vlog type video. So let me know about some Christmas movies that you think I should watch this year. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much in advance for all of your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope that your Christmas season will be filled with lots of joy and Christ's love, because it's the time that we can remember that he became man, he became flesh, and he came to earth only to grow into an adult to die for us. So it's a pretty powerful time of year. It's not necessarily the day he was actually born. It's just a time to remember the sacrifice that he made. So yeah, I hope your Christmas is beautiful this year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.